Hi, my name is Jane. I am the founder and the owner of the Better Melon, an e-commerce consultancy. I am an e-commerce strategist, and today this will be a video about who I am and also what I offer. So I serve creative entrepreneurs who sell physical products. And what's important is that they are very involved in the creative process. So they could be illustrators, maybe they sculpt with clay and they create the products they actually sell. My clients already have a business running, but they need some extra help with long-term planning and finding clarity around their brand. And so I focus on having a customer-centric mindset. And this is what I try to teach my clients. You'd be surprised at how many merchants don't have a very clear idea of who their customers are. Imagine trying to order food for someone you don't know. It's really hard. If you don't know who your customers are, you don't know how to market to them, and you don't understand how you can give them value, which is really important. Because when you're understanding your customer, you should be thinking about their pain points, you should be thinking about their interests, you should be thinking about what kind of communities they tend to gather at. Once you have an idea for your customers, a lot of things become a lot easier. So I offer two key services. The first is brand strategy, and this is about positioning. So helping you understand how you differentiate among your competitors in the market, and also communicating that very clearly to your customers in a cohesive, consistent way. The second offering is an online store, which is essentially just a website. And what I do is I focus on working with Shopify. One of the key offerings of Shopify is a POS system. It stands for point of sale, and it is a first-party offering. So this is something that Shopify developed themselves. They're not using a third-party system. And it allows you to sell offline while syncing all of your inventory and sales and all of your data in one place. So I'm going to go through a case study of a past client I worked with. Her name is Brittany, and she runs Hollyum Design Company. One of the key things she sells are greeting cards. So these are her greeting cards that she designed herself. She's been selling for about 6 months before she worked with me on Etsy. And she needed some help with building her own independent store on Shopify and creating a brand that's very consistent and very clear. So this is FigJam, and this is a whiteboard tool I used when I was working with Brittany. And essentially I break it into 3 components when I work on brand strategy. The first is customers, second is competitors, and third is brand. So let's look at customers first. One of the tools I really like to use is called the value proposition canvas. Essentially what we do is we look at who the customers are. So customers, we break them down into 3 pieces: the customer job, pains, and gains. So what are their day-to-day tasks? What are their goals? What are some pain points that get in the way of that? What are some gains they would like to have, right? This is really important tool to help understand the customer mindset and help us understand what the value we offer is. So when I was working through this with Brittany, I was trying to understand, why would customers buy greeting cards? What was the purpose it was trying to solve? Maybe they wanted to buy it because they were looking for a gift. Well, okay, why is that important? Maybe they want to share sentiment or gratitude in a tangible way. Why is that important? It allows them to acknowledge people, let them know that they're valuable and they're cared for. Why is that important? Because it allows them to build relationships in a meaningful way. So this is a very important finding we had when we were working together and brainstorming, because this will actually, you'll see this in the website and through all of the copywriting. Okay, so this is her website, and we built this in Shopify, and I built it for her from scratch. We used a theme or a template that she bought, and right off the bat, you see live more meaningfully, right? So this was coming from the idea of meaningful relationships. We spent a lot of time trying to build her identity and build her presence in her shop. A lot of times when I see new merchants building out their Shopify store, they don't put enough energy and time into talking about who they are, because when you're a small business, customers connect with you because you're a small business and they want to know who you are. They want to understand if their values align with yours. And we try to make her process very, very transparent. So she talks about her process, she talks about how she creates her products. And this is really important because it adds value to your products, right? When you learn that, your products are made with so much care, it adds a lot of value. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that was helpful. If you'd like to work with me, you can visit me on my website at thebettermelon.com and fill out my contact form. If you're still not sure, you can sign up for my newsletter on my website. so you're up to date on news and updates. Thanks so much. Bye. I really like to,